The purpose of this is to announce a community partnership between the Community Environmental Council and two solar companies that are helping homeowners get through the initial hump of the capital cost it costs to put solar panels on your home. And I'm really more here just to be a cheerleader. There's no city funds being used for this, but it's just to help promote helping people get off the grid and reduce energy use and get solar panels on their roof.
Today, CEC, the Community Environmental Council, is launching Solarize Santa Barbara, which is basically a group purchasing program for solar panels. Our goal is to make it cheaper and easier for people to go solar in South County, Santa Barbara. If you live in South County, Santa Barbara, the city of Carpinteria, Santa Barbara, or Goleta, you own your home and you sign a contract between May 1st and July 31st. You qualify for our price. So it's a set price on a great system. We're working with two amazing companies locally here, Sun Pacific Solar Electric and REC Solar. They've gone through a thorough vetting process, and we've put our stamp of approval, so to say, on these companies and on these arrays that they are selling. So we're hoping to get 50 homeowners to sign contracts in the next 3 months. Every home, every system is a little bit different, but we are below market rate. And the other great thing about Solarize Santa Barbara is included in the purchase price is actually a fee based on the size of the system that the companies will pay directly back to CEC so that we can continue to get more renewable energy in our community and help be self-sustaining. So not only is it a benefit for the homeowner, they're getting electricity, solar electricity, it's helping local businesses, and it's helping the community because CEC can continue to do our work. Solar is not cheap, but it's not as expensive as people think. This program are bringing down the cost. There are also rebates through the state of California and federal tax credits. It's really like investing in a car. The big difference is that after 5 or 10 years, your car starts to break down. You need to do maintenance. You might even need a new one. With solar panels, they're actually going to last and be warranted for 25 years. So after the first 10 years, you might even be getting free electricity. So this is kind of this one big barrier that we're trying to overcome with the Solarize Santa Barbara process, bringing the cost down and helping people understand the long-term benefits. The other barrier we see is really the technological uncertainties. You have to decide on a company, you have to decide on a panel, you have to decide on how much you actually want installed, and you have to decide on an inverter. So there's all these different technological barriers that people don't fully understand. What we've done with this program is actually looked at each company and the systems they're proposing and put our stamp of approval on it. So we're saying it's a good system at a good price. So again, we're kind of trying to overcome these upfront technological barriers that people are facing.
I feel like I've always kind of dreamed about having solar on my roof, but it's just since I moved to this house about 3 years ago that I felt like it could really be a reality, combination of the rebates and the federal credits and the fact that I was going to be at this house hopefully for a long time sort of led me to say it's time to do it. But I've wanted to do it a long time.
What kind of benefits are you seeing?
Well, first of all, I don't have an electric bill anymore. It's basically zero. I'm really happy about the fact that I get all my power from the sun, a fossil-free, zero carbon source. And I can run my car, which is an electric car, off the sun, which also then helps at the pump. I just love knowing that I'm kind of doing my little part to, help reduce dependence on fossil fuels. And from a functional standpoint, it gives me sort of security that I have my own power source on my roof, and so I'm not dependent. I'm connected to the grid, but I'm not dependent on the grid per se. So it sort of gives me comfort and security knowing that I produce my own power. So it's a whole bunch of different things, but functionally it's great. I can't even tell the difference. I have all the power I need when I want it, and I feel like it's all renewable power, so it's great.
So every single appliance in your house is running solar?
Yeah, so right now, for example, everything, the whole electric load is being powered by the solar panels, and in fact, it's generating excess, so it's spinning the meter backwards, and the power is going back onto the grid. I get credit for that, so that when I come home at night and I've got my TV on and and I'm making dinner or whatever, then I get credit. I get those, those credits for the power that I generated during the day. I get that back at night. So at the end of the day, it nets out, and I basically break even in terms of all of my power produced I use to run my home.
News Press TV, the leader in local news, and now streaming national and global news on the World Wide Web. News Press TV, ready when you are on newspress.com.